Victoria. How are you? How are you today? I am good. I am good. Thank you for asking. Hope you've had a good day. Remember when you come on to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Hello, Facebook. I see there's one person here. Not sure who you are, but hello and thank you for stopping in. Remember when you come on to hit the like button, please, so I know who's here, and say hello so I know who's here. That's what I meant to say. Hey, Joe. How is everybody's Monday going? Everybody had a good day so far? I can't complain. I'm blessed. Today has been good for a Monday. How are you doing, Joe? The sun is shining today. It's hot, humid, but I'm not complaining because we've had a lot of rain. And even with the rain, it's been hot. I am good, thank you. How's your oxygen level going? Hey, Mary. I am good. How are you doing, sweet pea? You at work? You on break? Hey, Dickie. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody's had a good day so far. It's Monday, and usually Mondays is to the start of a pretty tough week for a lot of us, but it's been pretty good for me today. So I'm grateful. That's good, Dickie. Oh, you're going to see your brother? Well, that's nice. Hope you have a good visit. Hello, Facebook. I'm not sure who's here. If you will, say hello so I could welcome you, and thank you so much for stopping by. Like I said, I am a pharmacy rep, a pharmacy influencer, and I love pharmacy products. And I come on here often and do makeup lives and skincare lives and talk about all the great things on pharmacy because they are great, just like I said. I love them. I love the products. And if you've here and you've purchased any of the products, you also agree because I've yet to have any complaints about them. Pharmacy is a company out of Turkey, a wonderful company, a family-owned, family-run business. Started out with the famous Dr. C. Tuna, and when he passed on, the son took it over, and now the grandson is running the business. And I'm so grateful that they still run this business when they don't have to. These people are multi-billionaires. They don't need the money like I do, and the majority of us do still work. I know my mom, she worked till she was 68 years old, and you know, some of us have no choice. We have to work, and they don't have to. They put their time in, they've made the money, but I'm so grateful that they still do so that we can get the products. Here in the United States, we've been getting them for about a little over 6 years. And I'm so grateful for that. Pharmacy supplies their own water, their own electricity. They grow their own flowers to get the ingredients to make these products that we use. They're they are very clean. They like to give us clean products, and there's over 1,500 harsh chemicals that is allowed in our products here in the United States that they do not allow in Turkey with pharmacy. Hey Gloria, how you doing, honey? How is the daughter? So that right there is something I'm very grateful for, that we don't have to worry about all those harsh chemicals that harm our bodies, because everything that we put on the outside of our body goes on the inside of our body. So we want to know that we're putting good products on. Hey, Maddie. Um, so that's another thing. And another thing about pharmacy, did you? Well, thank the Lord. That's so good. I know that feeling when you're waiting on one of your children. Let me tell you a little something. I was sitting at church yesterday. I have to brag on this because I was blessed yesterday. Lord, I felt so special. And I've been praying for about 5 weeks that my daughter would come visit the church. And so normally my son and his wife and daughter and then her parents sit on it's pew number 9. Okay, pew number 9 is where I was back in January 2024 when I felt conviction from the Lord, and I went and I rededicated my life. So I won't ever forget pew number 9. But I've been sitting on number 10 for the last few months, and normally I have a couple of friends that sit there, and then they bring family members with them. Well, it so happened to be yesterday that I was the only one on that pew. Well, I come down out of the choir and I sat in my seat like I always do, and I sat there about 10 minutes, and I decided, well, I better go to the restroom before the service starts. And my granddaughter, when I came back from the restroom, I sat, and my granddaughter, my youngest one, was singing a song. She was doing a solo. And let me tell you, my heart was just filled with joy. I was that proud Nana sitting there, and that's my baby girl up there singing that beautiful song that is got my eyes welling up, and my heart is just pouring out. And I was just thinking about all the blessings in life that I have received, and even when I didn't acknowledge them, I acknowledge them now. Well, my son looked over at me and he said, Mom, said, he slid over. He said, why don't you sit here with us? No need in you sitting back there by yourself. So I grabbed my Bible and things, and I went and sat the pew in front beside my son. So I sat there about 10 minutes listening to my granddaughter, and I'm telling you, my heart was just pouring out love. I just wanted to run up there and just grab that little girl and just let her know how proud I was and how she's touched my heart and so many other lives. And then all of a sudden, something reached around me from the back and squeezed me really tight. And I was like, who is it? So I turned and looked, and it was my daughter. I get emotional talking about it because only God knows how often and how much I've been praying for that. So my daughter had come in and she surprised me, and she showed up at church, and she was late. I had no clue she was coming, and I don't care that she was late. She came for the most important part, and that was to hear the message. But as she walked in, she heard her niece up there singing, and so that was a joy for her. But to tell you how it felt to know that I have been praying for that moment, that I sat in the church house with both of my children, and I just felt so blessed, and God was so good to me. He's always good to me, but yesterday I just felt special, and I just cried out thanking God. So now I'm standing up in the church, and I'm going ahead and giving a testimony, because that was a testimony that prayers are answered, and prayers do work. And I just felt so good. And so then after church, I got pictures with my children, and then we went out and had lunch. So yesterday was really a good day, and I just want to thank God again for that prayer And I hope that she continues to come. And I tell you, I just felt like a very special mama yesterday. And nobody knows but God how I've been praying for that. And it happened. And I've never been one afraid to show emotions and things, so it was very well known yesterday how proud I was and how excited I was and how my heart was just overflowing that I had both of my children. There's a lot of other people I've been praying for, and I hope one day they come walking through that door. Even if they don't walk through my door, I hope they open up their heart and let God in it. And they realize that God is real and that we do need God. And anyways, I didn't come on here to tell get all gospel on everybody, but we're talking about today and yesterday, and I just had to let you know that yesterday was very special for me. And so I'm grateful and I thank God for it. And I hope everybody else had a good day. I sure do. And today's been good. I worked. I got up, went to work this morning, and got my day done. I came home and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on and I'm going to go on to Facebook. I have Facebook on as well and YouTube, and I'm going to hang out with my friends. And we're going to talk about pharmacy. And we're going to glam up. So who wants to get glammed up? Ain't that the truth? That is the truth, Mary. It sure is. It's, again, I can't say it enough. If you don't know who Jesus is or you haven't accepted him, I hope you do soon learn who he is and you read of his word. I've got a goal set and I've been working on that. And when I get off of this live, I will go back to it. But I started last Monday, and my goal is that I'm giving myself 1 year to read the Bible, front to back. Front to back. That's what I want to do is read that Bible. I want to say that I have read that Bible from front to back, and that's where I'm at. So right now I'm in Genesis chapter 25, and I've been reading about an hour every night, and just asking God to help me to understand what I read and to know of his word. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But you read the Bible, you open it up at church. If you're like me, you open it up when you're at church and you follow along and you do this, the things that you should do. But do you open it up at home? And I'm one of those to admit that I have failed in that category. I open it up here and there, and it's something I should be looking at every day. So I want to work on that, and that's a goal. And when I set a goal, I go all out and I reach that goal. It don't matter if the time is over a year, I will still read that book. And so that's a little bit about what's been going on with me. How has everybody here been? Everybody been good? Everybody doing good? Hello, Facebook. I see you're here, but I don't know who it is. If you just say hello. You know what, Trending? How about just asking me, ma'am, how are you doing? Billy, how are you today? Could you try that? That'd be nice. So, I decided I was going to come on here and Billie. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I am going to put on a little glam today, and I'm trying to decide if I want to work out of one of the 3-in-1 palettes today. Yes, that's what I mean. Yes, that's how it's spelled when you logged on. Thank you so much. If I want to work out of a 3-in-1 palette today, or do I want to just go from here and there and just choose different things. Anyway, no matter what I choose, I love it all. What's your age, Peter? You're on my channel. What's your age? My age don't have anything to do with me or what I'm doing or anything. I don't think it does. I don't, but I love it, Gloria. I do. I love it. I also I also like the way it makes me feel, the confidence that it gives me. To top it all, it's not really so much about the makeup, it's about the skincare products that I've been using that has made my makeup look so good. That's the thing, is skincare. And we all should be using skincare because we only have one skin and we won't get another one. You know, it's like we have one life, one body, one skin, one God. So we need to take care of it. But I love the way the makeup makes me feel. I love the way it makes me look. I love the confidence that I have gained through using skincare products through pharmacy. And even more so, I love the women that have purchased these products up in their late 70s and they are loving themselves. They've realized that even in the late 70s that they too can take care of their skin. It doesn't matter how old they are. They too can wear these products and they're loving themselves again. I've got so many messages. There's some on here now that has purchased from me and they're sending me emails and things like that, just saying, Billy, thank you so much for what you do. I'm loving myself. Thank you so much for teaching me how to properly wear my makeup. I haven't worn makeup in 10 years, they say. And that right there makes me even want to do this even more. Regardless what I may need or what somebody out there needs it. And they need that boost. How many people out here, including myself, don't never get told how nice you look or ever get a compliment or ever gets told you look beautiful, you look nice, your skin is glowing, oh, your perfume smells amazing. It's those things. And as a woman, we want that, or I do, you know. And that right there is that boost, because I'm telling you, as we get older, for the majority of us, I'm speaking for myself, and you start to seeing your body changes, your face changes, your hair, I mean, you can see it changes. We start to lose a little bit of our confidence in who we are and all that we can be. And so yeah, I love helping build confidence in women, and the women that's been right here in this room that has allowed me to glam them up. When they look in that mirror and they see themselves, they're like, oh my gosh, I've never looked so beautiful. And the thing that I love about pharmacy's makeup is it don't look like makeup. It's natural. It leaves a natural look. That's what I love. Makeup I used to use back in the past, I go back and look at old photos. Yeah, there was times I looked like a clown. And one of the reasons is I didn't properly know how to use it. And that's like now, I'm not afraid to tell you, in these last 6 months, I have learned so much about how to apply makeup. And it may not truly be the way you like to do it. Anybody, I'm not just pointing one person out. You may do it differently, and that's okay. I've learned from others. Hey, Tony. What's good? We have another day. We're blessed, so that's good. That's good. We're all here together. There's another one, Gloria Hensley. She just got her first order yesterday or Saturday. She got her first order Saturday. She was here with me and stayed over a week, and she allowed me to put on skincare on her and pharmacy makeup. And the next thing I know, after she saw what it does, she put in an order, and she was supposed to got it today, but she got it on Saturday. And she wrote me and she said, I got my pharmacy today. I said, whoop, whoop. I'm telling you, when you see that pink and white box on your porch, when you start purchasing it and then you start using it, you get so excited. It's like Christmas every time I pull in the yard and I see that box. I love it because I know I'm getting good products. I know I'm getting clean products, healthy products. I ain't got to worry about all those harsh chemicals that's put in our products here in the United States. And another thing about pharmacy too that I love is they're always giving away something free. There's always something in it extra just for doing this or just for doing that. Whether it's free shipping, like right now, we always have free shipping for customers. Anytime you spend $75 or more, you always get free shipping with pharmacy. But the influencers, we don't always get that. So I've had that all weekend until tonight. I get free shipping as well until midnight tonight. So I've took advantage of that, and I've got me more shakes. I've got me more L-carnitine, because now is a good time to take advantage of the free shipping for me for those weighted items. So yeah, I'm excited that often, but you guys do. And then there's those times where you only have to spend $60 and you get free shipping. And then there's those times when you only spend $60 and you get a free bundle or you get a free kit. That's what I'm talking about. That's when I stock up. That's why I've got so much north, south, east, and west. It's behind me in the cabinet. It's all across here where I'm at. It's down here in the drawer. This drawer is slap full. I'm loving it. There's so many products here at pharmacy that I'm not going to be without. And this primer that I'm about to use, this Blur primer, is one of them. I will not be without this Blur primer. If you have large pores, this right here is going to blur those pores out. If you have fine lines, like I have some deep ones too, but I have some fine ones. And this right here diminishes those fine lines right in front of you. Not counting how velvety smooth it leaves your skin and how it glows, how it holds that makeup. But at the same time, you don't have to use this just because you're wearing makeup. You can use this without makeup. It is so good. It is so good. You just want to, you wish you could just put it on the rest of your body. That's how good it is, how great it feels. It's just velvety smooth. Leaves the skin just so velvety smooth. You just love it. I'm telling you, it is so soft. And a lot of the reasons why my face is now soft, it didn't used to be. Right here used to be rough. It did. It was kind of like rough across my chin. Is because I have been using pharmacy's skincare. Something I had never done before. I washed my face and went. I never did no kind of cleansing or anything like that. But now I have a skincare regimen every morning and every night. And in the last 5.5 months, it has made a big difference in my skin. Thank you, Braylon. Thank you so much. If you haven't tried pharmacy, honey, maybe you should. This makeup, this skincare is amazing. And it's affordable. And the thing about it is, you may look at some of the things and say, no, I'm not paying that. I can go to the Dollar Tree and I can get some stuff at the Dollar Tree. Well, be careful what you buy and what you're using, okay? Because you need to read those ingredients of all those chemicals that you're putting on your face. And the thing about pharmacy is, I think they're affordable. I'm a housekeeper and I can afford it. Plus I have bills. I have bills. And the thing with pharmacy product is, a little bit goes a long way. Right here, this primer, $21.90. It lasts me 5 months. 5 months. That's every day, sometimes twice. See, I came home today. I had makeup on this morning. I came home from work. I cleansed my face. And here I am again putting on more just for you guys. 5 months. The BB cream or the CC cream that I use. 5 months. Just a little is all it takes. And it goes a long ways. That's what I'm talking about. When it's good, it's worth what you're paying for it. That's the truth. I have bought stuff from the Dollar Tree too. I have bought from Walmart. I've got e.l.f. in there. I'm not going to put e.l.f. down. I'm not. Because I used it for a long time. Okay? The foundation. And I'm not using it anymore. When my granddaughter comes over, I'll allow her to use it. If she chooses to. But actually, I've got her BB cream. I've got her the mascaras. I've been getting her the stuff that I use as well. But I'm telling you, it's such a big difference. It's such a better difference. Okay? So I have on the primer. That primer, it just does something for me that I just love. It truly does. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the glow that it leaves on my skin. That's like right now, I could go out like this and I'm okay. I'm comfortable with it. I truly am. But that little girl is still in me. You know what I mean? I don't care what my age is. Girls want to look pretty and feel pretty and they want to glam up, and women should always feel that they look beautiful the same way as looking beautiful. And so that's why I do what I do. People say, what's your why? And I say, why not? Why not do what I do? It's what I want to do. I have a desire to do this. I have learned so much in the last 5.5 months, learned so much about me. I've seen changes in me and seen changes in other women. And I believe if it's something out there that your heart desires, go for it. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what you may not be used to. Do it. If it's not for you, you'll figure it out. But give it time. Don't just let yourself down. At least go try it. Go for it. And you know what? I keep saying this over and over. It's wonderful to get sales. It is. It's wonderful. As doing what I do, being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, sharing your own brand, because that's what it is, your business. You are the hardest person on yourself, is you. The hardest person on me is me. I say, you got to do better. But you know what? I show up every day. I show up all the time. I'm here. You can count on me. I'm doing what I love. And I'm not giving up. And I'm not going to let it down because of what others may think about me. If you see something in this, in what I do that you might be interested in, send me a message. I would love to have you on my team. You too can do this. It is what it is. There's nothing in this life that I've ever went for or went after that was easy. But the outcome is good. And so just do it. Do what your heart desires. But if you are someone that you have some kind of interest in doing, whether it's advertising makeup or skincare or nutrition, hair products, vitamins, anything like that, send me a message. Let's talk about it. And, but that's my why, because why not? This is what I want to do. This is another job I have. I have a full-time job. This I enjoy. So when you enjoy it, it's better than to go do something that you really, truly don't want to do, but you have no choice. This, I have a choice. Okay, there's a difference. So, anyways, and I have made so many friends here, and really, a lot of people here have my heart is really taken a liking to, and I thank you all so much for your support, just for being here, hitting that like button when you come in. That right there is supporting my channel, is supporting my business. If you share it, that also supports. And if you are here and you have purchased from me, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your products just as much as I have, because I love them. I really do. And I can sit here and tell you all day long, until you actually try them for yourself, you will never understand why I brag so much, because they are amazing. Hey, Shug. They are so good. They really are. But I have on my blur primer, and I have decided today, let me put my hair up, that I am going to work with some BB cream today. I am going to use the BB cream. Our BB cream is not a foundation. It is a tinted moisturizer infused with skincare. But I use it, and it gives me just a perfect coverage. This is what I use on most days on my way out the door to work, is the BB cream. And I like to mix it with just a little bit of the CC cream, the color corrector. If you have any kind of redness or pigmentation or discoloring on your skin, this is going to correct that. Again, it is not a foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer, but the coverage that it leaves on your skin is enough. It gives you a medium coverage, and that's good enough for me, especially when I'm going out during the day, and I'm going out and I'm cleaning and doing whatever I have to do. And another thing that I love so much about Pharmacy's products is when you sweat, they don't leave. Another thing I love is they're very lightweighted. They're not heavy. They're not cakey. They're not. They are just, you don't even know when you have on a full face of makeup and you're going out, you don't even, sometimes I forget that I have on this gorgeous face of makeup. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, dang, girl, you looking good. You know what I mean? And I done forgot, because that's how lightweight it is. So I like to take the BB cream, and just, it don't take a lot. That's the thing I love about these products. It don't take a lot. I put it here and I put it here. I normally just put it on my brush, and then I'll go in the midst of that, and then I put just a little bit of the CC cream. Just a little mix. And you don't have to. You can wear both by themselves. But we have we have foundations here, like the VFX Pro Camera Ready. If you are someone that has very mature skin, like I do, and you are 35, 40 years old, and you feel like that you cannot wear a full coverage foundation, I want you to know that you can. The VFX Pro right here is the best. It is the best by far out there. This is the best. I don't care what your skin looks like. I don't care about the fine lines. I don't care about the wrinkles. I got them. That stuff is amazing. What I do is, when I put on my BB cream, CC cream, or any of the other foundations, I pat it. I tap it in with my brush. I don't brush it on. I just pat it on, tap it in right where it's at. And I've learned to use a brush instead of my hands. Do I have any used makeup? Let me read this. Do I have any used makeup that you can send me? I love the way you look after the makeup. I can't afford to buy it. It makes me so sad to know that I can't have any. I would have to check and see. That's the thing, like this BB and CC creams, you can get these under $17, okay? Under $17. And if you used it every day, it's going to last you 5 months. Where are you going to find a a makeup foundation, which is not a foundation, but look, it leaves the cover. You get the coverage of a foundation for $17. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. And that's like that VFX Pro, that full coverage foundation. Okay? This right here. Full coverage. It's got a pump. 2 dabs and your face is covered. And your neck. $35. $35. We also have the Air Glow foundation. This one right here, the Air Glow foundation, is going to give you that matte, dewy finish, okay? This is going to give you a matte, dewy finish, to where this is going to give you that satin, glowy finish. There's the difference. But for a simple glam, under $17 a tube, lasts you 5 months, and you get a medium coverage that leaves your skin looking natural, that's what I love. Once this is blended in, and if you use a brush, it blends in evenly all over. It looks natural. It does not look like makeup. You buy it from me. My website is posted. You can click the 3 dots, Braylon, and the description is there. The link is in that description. You can copy and paste that in your search bar. It'll take you straight to my website. Or you can go to my channel, go up under my picture on YouTube here, go in the description, click more, and my link is in blue, Pharmacy US at Billy's Glamming. Click it right there. It'll take you straight to my website. It will take you straight to, you'll see me there. Hey, Crystal, how are you, my friend? If you ever use it, I'm telling you, you're going to be hooked. But look, that is natural. Girl, no sweat, no sweat. I only choose the best, okay? I only choose the best. Let me know, Braylon, if you find the link. If you find the link. Like I say, I got it posted. You can click the 3 dots on the live. It's there. You can copy and paste it, or you can go to my channel. Thanks for the hearts. Okay, so next, eyeshadow primer. That is another product that I have learned to love that I will not be without. The eyeshadow primer. If you don't know what eyeshadow primer is, this is it. Eyeshadow primer. Okay. Are you someone that has dark lids, dark under eyes? This is what I call the magic eraser. This right here will brighten up your eyes, clean up your eyes. They look so much better. And I'll show you, I have darker lids here than I do my brow part. Okay. You can put this on with a brush, or you can just dab it on with your finger. Don't take much, but I'll show you the difference. And I love it. A lot of women like this eyeshadow primer and they don't wear an eyeshadow, but I do. I've been wearing the eyeshadow now that I've learned how to properly use it. But I love how this just cleans up my eyes, makes them so much brighter looking. Look at that. Do you see the difference? This one has the eyeshadow primer on it, and this one don't. This eye just even looks younger to me. I feel like this side of my face looks younger than this one does. But that's what the eyeshadow... Hey, Donna. No, that's Diana. How are you doing? But this right here is the primer, and I love the way that it looks. The way it just brightens up those eyes. Anybody can use it. It comes in this color. It is so good. And like I say, I put on my eyeshadow over it. You can do that. It just does so much better. Hello, Mrs. Ward. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. I know you said you just wanted to stop by and all, but I thank you so much for taking the time to do that. So there you are. I have the eyeshadow primer on now on both eyes, and what a big difference. And you see how this just blends right in with the BB and the CC cream? It just looks like natural skin. Thank you, Crystal. I love you, honey. It does cover good. And the thing is, it does not take much. What a big difference. What a big difference. Okay, next, I'm going to go in with the liquid concealer. And a lot of companies sell liquid concealer, and they'll tell you that their concealer is creaseless. And then when you purchase it, you find out it really wasn't. Well, I'm here to tell you that Pharmacy's liquid concealer, Pharmacy, is a creaseless concealer. This is another product that I never used. I never used concealer of anybody's until I started using this. And then I went out and I bought some other just to see. And there's a big difference. A big difference. This is a creaseless concealer. I like to put it here. You use this for the areas that you want to highlight. Okay? So I like to put it here on the chin area, right down the center of the nose. I like to put a dab here and a dab here under the eyes. And then in the T-zone area. Okay? And you can see the wrinkles are obvious. The fine lines, the crow's feet, they're here. They're not going anywhere. What this skincare does and stuff here at Pharmacy, there's a lot of the products that is going to help to firm your skin, which I love. The vitamin C serum helps to tighten and firm, especially the neck area, because we are determined our age by a lot of people looking at our neck and our hands. Neck and hands. Oh, Crystal knows. She's got almost 800,000 subscribers. She knows all about those trolls. And I'm just blessed to have her here. You know, that's cool to have somebody as famous as she is here on my channel. So thank you so much, because you are famous. But I want you to see how this concealer blends in so smooth, does not look cakey, does not pile up into my fine lines, crow's feet, wrinkles. It blends so smoothly and so evenly. I love it. Again, it is creaseless. It don't just say it. That's just like Pharmacy is European certified. They don't just say they're European certified. They truly are. Hey, Gretchen. How are you doing, my friend? You know what? Gretchen is who told me about yours. Gretchen is who told me about yours. So Gretchen has been a blessing to both of us. You going to try everything? Is that what you're saying, Braylon? What you going to try? Okay, cool. Well, I hope there'll come a time that you're trying it and you're using Pharmacy's makeup. But I want you to look at these fine lines. You see how well that's blended? Thank you, Karma. That's what a lot of people tell me, that I don't need makeup. I don't. But I sure love wearing it. I really do. I sure do. I see lots of women that I truly don't think they need makeup. But we're women. We should be able to glam up and feel beautiful even when we get old. You know what I mean? Because I don't know about, all women, but I know a lot of women, when they get a certain age, they just give up. They don't care to do anything to their face. They don't care that, they bathe and go on, and that's fine if that's what you're comfortable in. But I want to look my best, and that's just how it is. That's just how I feel about it. When you get a certain age, I don't care, they say. It is what it is. This is who I am. Well, why not be the best that you can be? Look your best. And if you can feel young inside by putting on makeup, then do that. If you feel beautiful because you put on some makeup, do that. If when you look in the mirror and you see what you look like and you smile because of what you put on your face, it made you feel young, look good, feel good, you feel confident, do it. That's my thing. Do it. You know what? A lot of the problem of women is they don't want to take the time to glam themselves up. If I were just sitting here and I wasn't on live, I could do a full face of makeup in 20 minutes. 20 minutes I spent loving on me. I spend the majority of my time loving on everybody else. So I want to take some time out for me. You actually truly, when you sit and you glam up and you start doing things for you, you actually learn who you are. You learn things about you that you never even knew, because you never took the time to see who you really are. That's what a lot of women tell me. I don't wear makeup, they say. I see your stuff. I see you go live, but I don't do makeup. It's not all about makeup. Do you take care of your skin? We have toothpaste. We have bath soap. We have body wash. We have body butter. We have lotions. We have vitamins. We have hair products. We have energy products. We have weight loss products. But the makeup and the skincare is what I love. I do the energy. I do the shakes. I do all that too. I do all that. But the makeup and the skincare is what I've grown to love. I love just I don't know, just glamming up. And it's okay. I'm not even going to leave the house tonight, but I'm still going to look good while I sit here. That's just how I feel today. Okay. So I have on the BB cream with a little CC mixed in over my blur primer, and I have on my eyeshadow primer as well. I love the eyeshadow primer. I love the blur primer. I love the BB and I love everything. I am pretty well obsessed with these products. For once in my life, I have good products, healthy products. I've used over hey Jill, I have used over $4,000 worth of products, and I have yet to have a rash, a breakout, any kind of discomfort, any kind of not even a bump, not a pimple, nothing. That tells me. But in the past, all the other makeups that I have used, yes, I did. I sure did. So I think today I am going to use this 3-in-1 palette, this peach palette. I've been using a lot of the liquid blushes and liquid bronzers and things like that. But today I have 4 different 3-in-1 palettes. And today I am going to use the peach palette. Okay, you can get these 3-in-1 palettes all day, every day for $32.90. And it will be the best $32.90 that you've ever spent. No lie. Because in this 3-in-1 palette, okay, Mary, you're going to love that eyeshadow primer. And when you can, get you some of this blur primer. $21.90. It's going to last you 5 months. That's if you use it every day, because it only takes a little bit, about the size of a Q-tip end, and it covers your whole face. But these 3-in-1 palettes. Good afternoon, Yvonne. How are you? And thank you so much for being here. For $32.90, if you purchase one of these 3-in-1 palettes, you've got several things covered with this palette. You can use all 3 of these as your eyeshadow. You got your blush, you got your bronzer, and you got your highlighter, all in one palette. And I'm going to show you how I use it so that you know, okay? This one is the peach palette. I'll show you the ones that we have. This one here is the medium to dark. This is medium to dark. This one here is the Effortless Glow, and this is one of my favorites. This Effortless Glow. If you like shimmers, I'll show you. Just barely touch it. Look at these colors. I love this palette. I love that shimmer in it. And then the one that I use most often is the Fair to Medium. I have used this one most often. You can tell I've used it. This is Fair to Medium. Okay. But being I've got this new peach palette, I'm going to use that today. And we're going to together see how this one turns out, how it looks. Okay. So I'm going to start out. Let me find my brush. And I'm going to start out with this color right here, the darkest color, okay? And I always like to take the dark color and start that one on the end of my eyebrow here, on the corner. I like to take my darkest color on the outer edge of my eye, okay? And I just kind of work that in. And kind of like a V shape, pretty much. Hello, how are you? Okay. And I'm going to do the same here. This peach palette is really a beautiful spring and summer palette. That up here reminds me of the beautiful sunset. And then what I do, after I get that outer edge, is I like to get me a blending brush. And I just softly blend that into the center, towards the center of my eye. Just softly blend it. You don't have to put no pressure, just softly blend it towards the center of the eye. Okay? And when you find eyeshadows, like I have some, like the Lost Lagoon, when I first looked at it, I was like, no, I can't do that. Them colors are too dark. That's way out of my comfort zone. Nope, I can't do it. Let me tell you something. The idea is to blend it. The more you blend, the more beautiful it looks. So just softly blend it. And what you're doing is you're kind of stretching it. You're taking it towards it, expanding it. Just by softly blending what you have there. And kind of dragging it. As you see, as it goes over, it gets lighter. And that's the beauty in it. Is how it goes from dark to light. Okay? The same here. And I'm already loving it. That's a beautiful color. And we've just begun. Okay? And also what I do is that outer edge, whatever the color I have on the outside edge of my eye, I like to take that and bring it under the eye as an eyeliner. Okay? Big difference when you bring it under your eye and give it somewhat of an eyeliner with that outer edge color that you used. Okay? So we've got that. We've got it all blended in pretty good. So now we're going to go here with this peachy color, this beautiful sunset. That's what I call it. So we're going to go there. Find my brush. Oh. Find a brush that I want to use. Here it is. So I'm going to dip in here, and it don't take much. You barely dip into these. You don't have to dig in these. And now I'm just going to take that beautiful peach color, and I'm going to come right here in the center of my eye. Okay? Right in the center. Okay? I'm going to do the same here. But you can do them ever how you choose to do it. This is just an idea of what I've got in my mind today. You can put them this way if you want. Ever how you want it. If you want the peachy color on the outside of your eye, then that's what you do. And that's something I would do eventually. Okay? So then we're going to go back with our blending brush, and we're going to continue to blend this. We're just going to blend, blend, blend. Okay, can you see how that's working? Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing, honey? Thank you so much for stopping by. I made the shirt on my Cricut. Thank you so much. Yeah, I made it about 2 months ago on my Cricut machine. Just something to go along with my lives. Okay. Girl, we just country. We country bumpkins. We country bumpkins. That's all, country bumpkins. We are just country bumpkins. My phone, hold on, my phone says battery's dying. I got to plug the battery in. Okay. It's not. It's very simple. Very simple. I've had my machine for about 3 years. I have made so many things on it. And I love it. I truly do. I make lamps. I do so many things with that Cricut machine. Now, I love it. It's sitting right here beside of me, actually. But I've made a lot of things with that. I actually made Beth a night lamp, a night light out of old liquor bottles not long ago and took it to her. And Okay, Joe. Thank you, honey. Okay, so now I'm going into the shimmer part in the middle, the lighter color. And I am just going to take that on the inside here. Okay, I'm going to take it right here on the inside of the eye to kind of brighten up the corner there. Again, there's so many different ways that you can apply your makeup. And each time I do a live, I try to do something totally different. And then I want to take that also, that shimmer. This is the first time I've used it, but thank you so much. And I also want to take it, and I want to take that shimmer part here, and what I would call the highlighter of this palette. And I like to take it under my brow, okay, just to kind of brighten that up too. I have two platforms going on, Michelle. Usually, I'm on YouTube most often, but I have YouTube on my right and I have Facebook on my left, so I try to do both of them at the same time. All right, Michelle, you too, honey. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to take these all together, as you can see what I've done, and I'm just going to softly blend them all together. Listen, it don't matter what eyeshadow colors you use. Really, go out of your comfort zone sometimes. Go with that dark shade that you're afraid to use. The object of it is to blend. The more you blend, the better it looks. Now, I have used 3 different colors of shadow on my eye. Now, look how they all go together, but yet separate. I love it. It's like it's fading. It's like fading into one another. Okay. Now, also, this same palette, now I'm going to get to my mascara in just a moment, but this same palette is also going to be my bronzer and my blush, okay? Now, I've not used a peachy blush like this. I'm more into the pinks and purples, so we're both fixing to see at the same time what this is going to do for us, okay? So I am going to dip in here in the brown that we started with on the outer edge. And this is going to be my bronzer, okay? So I like to take my bronzer and I like to go across my jawline, okay? The jawline. There's so many things that you can do with these 3-in-1 palettes. When you put bronzer on your jawline, there's so many things that does for you, okay? When you outline your jawline with your bronzer, do you know what that does? It shadows out our neck area. And you know, us women, after we get a certain age, things want to sag right here. Things start to sag. And we don't want people noticing that neck. We want to try to hide that out. So when you're putting on that bronzer, and you will see it, because I too have that, you can see it, okay? But when you put your bronzer on your jawline, kind of bring it down here under your ears, kind of bring that down. Again, I'm not much of a powdered person. I like creams and liquids, but I love these 3-in-1 palettes. But it also changes the shape of your face. But do you see by me just putting this bronzer on that jawline, how it kind of shadows out the neck? Can you see that? It looks like a shadow here. And bronzer is kind of, to me, like blush. You can use it more and more, and I don't think you can use too much of it. As long as it is blended in right, as long as you have blended it in, okay, good, then you have no problem, okay? So I have the jawline area. So now I'm going to go on the outer edge of the bone area of my nose with the same color. We're still bronzing right now. Because I want to give my nose a shape instead of it just being something sitting here. I want it to have shape. So if you go on the outside edge of your nose with your bronzer, do you see how it gave my nose shape? Do you see that? Also, I have very thin lips. So I like to go up under my bottom lip, right in here. Put some of that bronzer on it. Which again, normally I use the liquid. But I put that bronzer right there under that bottom lip. And what happens is it makes that bottom lip look more fuller, especially when you put on your lipstick. Okay? And here at Pharmacy, I'm going to put some on now. We have lip plumpers. And I'm going to put a little bit on now. We have some of the best lip plumpers. If excuse me, if you have thin lips such as I do, these lip plumpers are outstanding. How many of you has used lip plumpers before? And when you put them on, they burnt so bad, it hurt. And you said, I can't take this. I got to get that off. It's too hot. I have. I've used lip plumpers many times, and they felt like I just eat a hot pepper. My lips would burn and tingle for an hour. Not these lip plumpers, honey. We have the best lip plumpers. And you can watch with just that little lip plumper. We have it in different colors. I love this one. This one is Flirt. Mary Berry. These are all lip plumpers. We have regular lip glosses too. We have all kinds of lip glosses, lip plumpers. But we have the best lip plumpers. And you can actually see it. Give it just a few minutes. And my lips will start to look like they got bigger. And I love that. I actually love the sensation. Okay, so I did the nose. I did the jawline. Now I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go across my forehead. Because I want it to look like I've had a little sun. You know what I mean? And if you have a narrow forehead like I got, when you put bronzer on your forehead, you want to blend it in up towards your hairline. But if you have a more broader forehead, all have different shapes and sizes of our heads or foreheads, whatever, then you want to bring yours down to maybe the center of your forehead. And then you can work it up. But for me, I take it and I go straight up towards the hairline. They are amazing. They are. Now, this is the first time I've used this peach palette. That fair to medium is the one I use most often. But for the most part of my lives, I use the liquid blushes and the liquid bronzers. But for $32.90, this is a great deal. When you see, I've used it for everything on my face so far, except for my eyeshadow primer and my foundation. Okay, now I've got that forehead done. Looks like I've been to the beach and I've had a little sun, right? That's what I'm talking about. But I also want you to take a look at these cheeks. Right now with this, what I've got on, I wish I'd have told you to notice it before I put any of this bronzer on. But just looking at my face right here with just plain with foundation and that's it. Where's the cheeks? We know they're somewhere right here. But we get older. Things change. The shape of our face changes. It falls. It drops. It sags. We want to lift. We want those cheeks to be lifted. So that's where the bronzer comes in on my favorite end, is when you bring those cheekbones to life. So I'm going to go right in here from the outside of my eye, the corner of my eye here, up towards my temple, and I'm going to put some bronzer on. You go on my website and you order it. Becca, you go on my website, you look under, go in makeup, click lips, and then you'll see glosses, plumpers. You click that category. My website is in the description on this live. If you click the 3 dots, you can go there and copy and paste the link in your browser, or you can go to my main channel, this live, click on my picture, go to my main page, go up under my picture in the description, click more, and at the bottom you're going to see Pharmacy US at Billy's Glammin' in blue. Click that link. It takes you straight to my website. That's how you get it. Anytime that you spend $75 or more on my website, you always get free shipping. Okay? Let me know if I can help you or anyone here. If you have any questions about anything I've used, let me know. I want to help you. Okay, now that I put that bronzer on, look at the difference. How my face, it just gave my face like details. How it gave my cheeks a lift. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is what I love about yes, it is. And it's also listed on the live here, but you just have to copy and paste it. YouTube don't allow you to click that link, but you can copy and paste it. But I love how those cheeks just look lifted now. Okay? Now, with that being said, now I'm going back here, and that's going to be my blush. Do y'all see all the great things I have done with this 3-in-1 palette? You can't go out and buy all the things that we've used it for $32 and it be really good stuff. You just can't do it. It just don't work like that. Now, I'm going to dip right back in here. Okay? We're going to do our blush now. We just did our bronzer. Now we're going to do blush. Now check out how this just comes out, how it just looks so good. We do the bronzer from the corner of our eye up, and we do our blush from underneath our pupil up, the same direction, towards our temple area. And we don't brush. We do this. We pat it. We tap it. Okay? Same here. We go right up above. Hey, Enoch. We go right up above that bronzer. Is that not beautiful? I love it. Now I'm loving the peach palette. Loving it. What y'all think? Is that not cool beans? So many things that you can do with these 3-in-1 palettes. So many things. And I'm loving that color of blush. And normally I don't use that orangey looking peachy color. I'm a pinky girl or purples. And that works for me. Okay? Now, we've got the lips plumping. So now we're going to go back and now we're going to put on some mascara. We're going to make these eyes pop now. We're going to make these eyes pop. Y'all see them? They look good, but we fix to make them look gorgeous. You hear me? I don't have many eyelashes. They're short. It's a crying shame that this girl don't have no eyelashes. They're short. They're sparse. It's sad. But hey, when I get finished with them, guess what? This girl going to have some lashes. And these eyes are going to pop. Oh, I'm not worried, honey. You do you. You got it. You got it. You don't know what a relief it is to know that you're taking care of things. And I don't have to stop what I'm doing. Thank you so much. Right now, and first of all, I want to tell you that all of our mascaras have castor oil in them. This is the Infinite Lash. We have the Zen. We have the Full Blast. And we have the Double Lash Extend. Okay? Every one of our mascaras. And we also have one that's waterproof. It's called Seal. I have it, but I haven't used it yet. Okay? But all of our mascaras have castor oil in them. And castor oil is good to condition our eyelashes. Condition them. Now, with that being said, the Full Blast here, not only does it have castor oil in it, it has capixyl. And that capixyl helps to nourish our lashes, which with those things in there, it helps our lashes to grow. It gives them length, makes them stronger. That capixyl in here stops if you have shedding lashes. If you have shedding lashes, if you notice that your lashes, or you start to see them come out, or they just hanging there on the tips of your lashes, or you have one on your tip on your cheek here, that means they're shedding. So that's going to stop them. And we also have the eyebrow and lash capixyl serum. This is some really good stuff too. This is part of my skincare routine. This eyebrow and lash capixyl serum. Now look at this. This is cool too. So you get a spoolie so that you can put it on your lashes and your eyebrows. And then on the tip, you have that little brush. You can see the brush here. So that you can get to the root of those lashes. Billy Joe, the rocket ship emoji is mine and Crystal's way of saying, take a flight. I know that's right, girl. Get on out of here. Go fly with the Jetsons, honey. Get on that ride with the Jetsons and see yourself out. So, all of our mascaras are really, really great, okay? So, today, I am going to use the Double Lash Extend. I love all of our mascaras. I truly do. That's why I have them all. I use them on different occasions. But the Double Lash Extend has been by far one of my favorite mascaras, okay? And with that being said, I like for you to take note that it's like having two mascaras in one applicator. On this end here, you have length, okay? You get length here. But if you open it up here, you get volume. You get volume. So it's kind of like getting two mascaras in one. I'm sorry to hear that, Ashlyn. Sorry to hear that. So, with that being said, I'm going to start out with the volume end, and I'm going to work here on this left eye. I'm loving this peach palette. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, I'm glad I purchased it. I'm glad I purchased it. It's looking good. So I'm going to use the volume end right now, and I showed you my lashes, how little of lashes I got. And now give me about a minute, and then I'm going to show you what this mascara does if you have those little short stubby lashes like I got. These mascaras have made such a big difference. Now, if you're looking for a really great mascara and you're not wanting to spend a lot of money, this Zen mascara, you can get it for under $13. And it's like getting lash extensions. People will ask you, did you get your lashes done? I hit my phone. They will say, did you go get your lashes done? Did you get extensions? No, honey, I got Zen. That one time, about 2 years ago, my daughter-in-law had went and got lash extensions, and hers looked good. I said, I got to have me some of that. I got to have me some of that. So I went. I sat there in that chair about an hour while they grabbed every little hair I got and put an extension on it. Cost me $90. They lasted me about 6 days. I said, I'm taking this off. I can't stand it. You couldn't get them wet. You could not get them wet. It was aggravating. I was like, this is like walking on eggshells. I was scared to blink. I took me a washcloth. They came off a whole lot quicker than they went on. A whole lot. Let me get a little bit on this bottom. I can't express enough that when you are doing your makeup, your eyes and lips, to me, is what stands out. And that's what people look at. Because when you're talking, you're looking at your eyes and your lips are moving. Look at the difference. Big difference. That girl got some eyelashes. That girl got some eyelashes now. Big difference. I like it. Big difference. Look how this eye just looks like. Girl, you need to wake up. And this was like, girl, I'm up. I am up. What's popping? What's popping? Them eyes. Them eyes is popping. Let me go over here and help this one out. And also, when you are putting on your mascara, if you're someone like me that likes 2 coats of mascara, or 3, or ever how many you choose to use, don't let your lashes get dry before you add that extra coat. Because then you're going to be all upset talking about the mascara is no good because all it did was clump up. Well, imagine putting wet paint on dry paint that's already dried. Things don't go so smooth. You want to keep doing it while it's wet. And then you don't have that clunking. Clumping, not clunking. Cars clunk. Your eyelashes clump. Alrighty. I think she's out shopping, doing some grocery shopping. She's not been feeling too good lately. She's had to have a lot of skin cancer removed from her scalp. That's why she don't have any hair. She wears wigs. But she's had several skin cancers cut off of her forehead, her skull, scalp, and all. And so they found another, um, some more cancer on her head last week. So this week, um, she's having to use chemo in a cream that goes on her head, which is a like I said, it's chemo. Uh, it's a cream, but it's chemo that she's using at home to rub on her head for a week to see if that helps with the skin cancer, because they've had a lot that they've had to cut off of her head. Okay. All right. So there's everything but those lips. What y'all think so far? Y'all liking that 3-in-1 palette, that peach palette? I am. All right, so I've got the lips plumped up. Got those lips plumped up. So I'm thinking today that I am going to use a matte lipstick, and I want my, that's where Clayton's melanoma was. He has a golf ball size hole on top. That's how she is. She's got one that you can stick your thumb in, and she just, when her hair grows back, it kind of grows back in, like, you know, just different spots, and she's just not happy with it. So she chooses to keep shaving it, and she wears wigs, and but she has several places on her head. And she comes to church, and there's this one gentleman in there, he'll say, "I love your hairdo," because every time at church she has a different wig. And he tells her that he loves her hairdo. "I like your new hairdo," he says. So it was so funny. So there was a time a couple of months ago, she had on this beautiful wig, and it was kind of like an ombre. So it was kind of blonded in the front and then brownish here. And it was very beautiful. And he went up to her and he said, "I love your hair. It looks nice." And she said, "Here, would you like to wear it?" So he had no clue she was wearing a wig. So now every time he sees her, he says, "I like your hairdo." Nice hairdo, because she wears a different one each time she goes to church. But that got away with him. She's like, "Here, would you like to wear it?" And he went, I didn't know it's a wig. And she's like, that's fine. So now they never know what she's going to come into church with, because she wears something different every time she comes. And every time she does wear one, they're always beautiful. But she says she just rather just keep shaving it because it grows back thin. It's a thin, her hair's thin, and it just grows back in spots. Corn Pop, thank you. Where you been? You one bad dude. She's out doing some running around. I talked to her earlier. She had to go and go to the post office and do some grocery shopping. But I was just telling them that they found another spot of cancer on her head. She's had a lot of skin cancer removed, basal cancer, and I forget the other one. It starts with a C. And they found another spot a couple of weeks ago. So this past week, she started a chemo cream that she puts on her head, and for a week. And so she's kind of been a little out of sorts. She didn't even come to church yesterday. She said she just wasn't feeling herself. But we also think she may have contacted a small bug or something, because she's just not really been balanced good, and some dizziness and things like that. And then she talked to some friends yesterday that was also feeling the same symptoms, so maybe it's just a viral thing. But yeah, I talked to her earlier, and she said she had some running around to do. But anyways, we're going to wear a matte lip today, and I have learned that when you put on your lipstick, if you have thin lips, so for example, if I was going to wear a pink lipstick and I was going to wear a pink lip liner, okay, here's a pink lip liner here. when you kind of wear the same color of lip liner as you do your lipstick, it don't really do much for me. It don't, okay? Not for me. It blends in, it's kind of the same. But I have learned to love this ash brown. This ash brown lip liner here, okay? See if you can you see that? It's ash brown, which is right here. I have learned, thank you so much for the prayers. Thank you so much. Hey, Georgia, how you doing? But if you take and you use like this ash brown lip liner, and this is how I do it to make my lips look more fuller, okay? I'm not going to outline the whole lip, but I will do my Cupid's bow here. And you see, I don't go all the way down to the corner, okay? And then you're going to go across the bottom. Okay? You see how much I did? That's all we go. Maybe I can go down a little further here. Okay? That's all we're going to do of the lip lining in this ash brown. Now, I am going to get a matte lipstick. Now, I am not much for, I love our matte lipsticks, don't get me wrong. But I am not one of those women that likes to have a dry lip. I like my lip to feel creamy, moisturizing, hydrating, just glossy, okay? That's, hey Kelly, that's the way I like mine. But we do have some freaking awesome matte lipsticks. Okay, so I am going to go in here and I am going to use, this one is Retro Rose, okay? This is Retro Rose. Now, I want you to watch when I put this matte lipstick on. You will notice that it dries in less than a minute, okay? So what I do is I just go here. It's a beautiful color, okay? I love the wands too. And now I'm going to blend. I blended the lipstick in with that liner. Now, I don't know if you see it, but it's definitely, my lips look so much fuller. Look at that bottom lip. And also you got to remember, we put that bronzer under that bottom lip, which gives it kind of like that pouty look. Okay. Now, it's dry, look. My lips are dry now. So now I'm going in with a gloss. And I'm going to use Flirt. This is a lip gloss. This is a plumper. Okay. This is a lip gloss plumper. But I love the way it changes the color of the lip. And plus, it's going to plump them up even more. Okay. That's right. But it's better than Mako, baby. It's better than Mako. Look at that. I love it. What do you think? Then I take my setting spray and I set it. Now my makeup is set. It is better than makeup. 3-in-1 palette. A matte lipstick, BB cream, and you got a full face. Is it a win? I think so. I like it. And your best view of your makeup is not in the mirror like this. It's when you sit back like this. That's when you really see what that makeup looks like. And your best mirror is your car rear view mirror. Thank you, Corn Pop. I love it. So, I hope if nothing else, you learned something. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Yvonne. I hope you learned something. Maybe there was just something here that you liked, and maybe you want to give it a try. Let me be the person that you purchase it from. Go on my website. The link is here. It's in the description. Here it is. Facebook. It's in the live. All you do is click the link on Facebook. YouTube, you can go to my channel. Go in my description underneath my picture. Click the blue link. Takes you straight to my website. Great stuff at pharmacy. I'm telling you, I have used so many products. I use number 1. I use number 1. Okay, that's my number 1. It's the truth. Your rear view mirror in your car is the best mirror you could ever look at. You're welcome. But that's the one that I use. And on my VFX Pro, for like, I don't get sun. I'm very, very seldom out in the sun because the sun, I'm allergic to it. It breaks my arms out and everything now that I'm over 50 for some reason. But the VFX Pro, I use porcelain. Thank you so much. Nice to have you here, Yvonne, and everybody else that's here for the first time. Thank you so much for being here, stopping in today and hanging out with us while we glammed up. I hope there was something that, again, that you saw that you may say, you know, maybe you liked it. Maybe you liked the plumper. Maybe you liked that matte lip. Maybe you liked that 3-in-1 palette, $32.90. And our 3-in-1 palettes, I'm telling you, if you get a 3-in-1 palette, you could get you a 3-in-1 palette. You could get you a BB cream. Okay, that's $32.90 and $17. That's right at $50, $49 plus right at $50, okay? You could get you a 3-in-1 palette, get you a BB cream, get you a Zen mascara for $13. It's like $12.90, I think. Then you've got $62. Get you a matte lipstick. You could get you this and get you this blur primer. So you got 50, 63, $80. You've got free shipping and you've got everything you need except for a lipstick. Or you could go and put the primer back and get you a matte lip or get you a Latina lip lacquer. You got $75 or $80 worth of products. You're going to get free shipping. And here you don't have to worry about getting an eyeshadow palette. You've got it right here. And it's okay if you wore the same colors every day. It's fine. You could do that. That is a great deal. You got it all right here. You may not want the peach palette. Thank you. I know you do. That's that double lash. You should know it. You should know that's double lash. Hey, Gloria. Thank you so much. You might like the fair to medium palette. I love it. You can see that's been my favorite by far. And then you might like this effortless glow. Hey, Robbie, what you doing, my friend? And then you got the medium to dark. That's just what I went with today. But listen, these liquid blushes, bronzers, let me tell you something. That's usually my go-to. But I want to share everything. Today, Robbie, I used the peach palette. Leah, hush your mouth. Get her, sit down. I used the peach palette today. For the first time since you just joined. Let me get it. So the peach palette is my eyeshadow, my blush, my bronzer. That's what I used today. And I used BB cream and the double lash extend. Watchdog works. Oh, my dog has seen something. I'm not sure what it is. Let me see what is your problem? What is your problem? What is it? Stop it right now. Get her lay down somewhere. Get her lay down. She sees another dog out the window. So yeah, again, I hope there was something on here that you liked. And I used the ash brown lip liner with the retro rose matte lipstick with the flirt plumper. That's what we used today. So how has your day been, Robbie? I cannot believe we're already in the 18th day of the month. Won't be long in this month to be over. And does anybody have any questions? Reports? Any questions at all before I get off of here? You ready for some cool weather? It's been hot today. What's for dinner? I'm not sure, but I know I had a nice lunch. I had a deluxe grilled cheese, which a lady I was with today, she and I went to lunch together. And I've been on 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I got a deluxe grilled cheese, which I love, which is like double the cheese with bacon and tomato. And then I had sweet potato fries. So I had a pretty good lunch. Thank you so much. And you know, if you are here and you're watching, I want you to keep me in your prayers, you guys. This, you know, I enjoy doing this. I really do. I really do. But I would love for the word to get out and this be a success for me. I'm almost 6 months in, and I'm telling you, I show up just about every day. If I don't show up, it's usually because I worked late and I'm just exhausted. But I'm here every day. This is something I want to continue doing, but you got to have people shopping in your store. This is my business. And, you know, trying to reach customers. I want you to know that when I talk to you about these products, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not someone that comes on here and just tells you anything, okay? I'm not. And another thing about me that you will learn, if you haven't already, I will not talk about a product on my website if I haven't used it. I won't do it. I've got products right here now that I haven't used, like that peach palette. Okay? But I will tell you that I'm loving it. I like it. Okay? Loco right here. She was on a live one night. I have to tell you, this lady purchased 3 or 4 orders in one night. It was one of those times when we had spend $60 and you get a free kit. She used her head. She used her head, and she done exactly what I've been doing. When you can purchase and you get a free bundle or a free kit, that's a Christmas gift. That's what I'm doing. I've already got so many Christmas gifts stocked up for my daughter, my daughter-in-law, my son, my son-in-law, my grandsons, my grandchildren. They use these things. They wash their hair. They wash their body. My grandsons want their own soap. They don't want to share with their sisters. You know, cologne, perfume. Like for my sister's birthday, July, I got her a bottle of signature perfume. She's like, I love it. I know she likes perfume, so why not give her some of the best? I'm telling you, that man's stuff I hear is really great. That man's cologne, that Baoli, whew, that stuff is fire. That stuff is so good smelling. My husband don't care to use colognes. He's never been one that does anything like that. I wish he did, but he don't. But my son loves it. I am in South Carolina. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you so much. I would love to have you shop on my website. I'm telling you, he's in trouble. That's what I keep telling these men. If you have a spouse, a significant other, girlfriend, whatever, you might have to call the police to get her off of you. I'm telling you right now. I walk by the bottle and take a sniff, and I'm like, you better put that lid back on. You better put that lid back on, bottle. I'm telling you right now, you're smelling good. Hey, I am not lying. I just look at the bottle like, ooh. I'm telling you, that's how sometimes I just want to put a spray on me and see if it catches my husband's attention. I ain't lying. That stuff's off the freaking chain. You did? I've been here 40 years myself. I'm originally from North Carolina, but I've been here since 1982. It does. That's the best smelling stuff. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Corn Pop. You need to get you some of that Baoli. You ordered that sample, that masculine. I still want to send you that one I got, but there was a reason you didn't get it. You wouldn't have liked it. That Baoli is the stuff. But then again, that masculine's pretty good. But I love that Baoli. I really do. My granddaughters, she likes it. I mean, she really does. She's like, Nana, can I have a spray of that Baoli? I'm like, it's me. And she said, I don't care. It smells good. MC said she was going to get her a bottle because she likes it. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing? I ain't lying. I can see that Baoli in my mirror in this live right now, sitting on that shelf. Y'all see that blue box sitting right there? Sitting right there on the corner of that. It needs to move. I want to go over and sniff it. Thank you so much. I've been on here already 2 hours. I've already put on my face, and I used a 3-in-1 peach palette. Turned out to be a nice one. But I'm going to tell you something. Our women's perfume, this Hera, tell you right now, this Hera, this is some good stuff too. I love all of our perfumes. I love all of our perfumes. Smells so good. Hey, Bobby, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Family Feud game time. Family Feud. So you want Family Feud? I might can hang out for a few more minutes. Let me grab it. Let me grab it if we want to play a little feud. Okay. Let me get the game. I got a few more minutes of time. Hey, Amy. How are you doing? Thank you so much. All right. We used to do this a lot. We'd play Family Feud. Now listen. It ain't nothing about winning prizes or having to go on Google or Siri or anything like that and try to find the most popular answers. We're not in no contest. We just having fun. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're going to hang out for a few more minutes just because Corn Pop asked me would I play the feud. So I'll play for a few more minutes. And I understand. Thank you so much, Corn Pop. I look forward to seeing you show up. Thank you so much for your kindness. You always come on here and you support me and you tell people to hit that like button. I don't know why it's so hard for people to hit that like button. It's like it's a chore to some people. But it's a simple thing. When you go on somebody's channel, if you take the time to sit there just for a second to hear what they got to say, even if you're not interested in what they're talking about, hit that like button on your way out. It's the most kindest, respectful thing that you can do. I mean, that's the way I look at it. What was the harm in it? If it's not what you're interested in, that's fine. But be kind and hit that like button. Maybe they do forget, but if I go on your live, it's the first thing I do. And I got a lot of people, that's the first thing they do, is hit that like button when they first come in. Okay? All right, we're going to play the feud for a few minutes. Remember, what we're looking for is the number one answer. That's what we're looking for, is the number one answer. When I wear these glasses, all my strobe lights in here want to reflect. Okay, let's see how we're going to start out. All right, we have 5 answers on the board. We're looking for the number one answer. Name something that one of the 5 little piggies did. Name something that one of the 5 little piggies did. I don't think they built no house. They did do wee wee weave. That's number 2. Went to the market, Denise. Number 1. That pig went to the market. Yeah, he had roast beef too, but that was number 4. But we're looking for the number 1 answer, and it was went to the market. I think and that was the big toe that went to the market, right? This little pig went to the market, and this little pig had roast beef, and this little pig had none, and this one, I forget what he did, but this one cried, wee, 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 all the way home. Y'all talking about the 3 little pigs. Okay. We have 6 answers on the board. Looking for the number 1. Tell me something that has water in it. Tell me something that has water in it. Turn out that light. We don't need that light. Tell me something that has water in it. A well's a good answer. A fish tank's a good answer. A toilet. We're looking for the number 1 answer. We're looking for the number 1. Something that has water in it. I'm going to give y'all just a few more seconds. Brrr. A swimming pool. A swimming pool is number one. A swimming pool. Okay, next question. We have 5 answers. We're looking for number one. All right, Gretchen, thank you so much for being here. Okay, honey, thank you for your help. Appreciate you. Name something that men do when they start to go bald. Name something men do when they start to go bald. Comb over. Wear a wig. I don't see the number. Wear a hat, Lynn. Number one is wear a hat. Wear a hat. Double D, I need you to go in there and get that bottle of that cologne, that Baoli. I need you and Corn Pop to go on there and get it. That stuff is off the chain. Next question. We got 5 answers. What monster scares you the most? What monster scares you the most? The boogeyman? Bigfoot? King Kong? The human female? The devil? I know that's right. Jamie Lee Curtis. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't see it yet. Hey, Tina, how you doing? I ran into your granddaughter the other day at the restaurant. She recognized me. The monster that scares people the most, that was number one on here, is a vampire. It's a vampire. And then Frankenstein was number 2. Okay. We got 4 answers. We're looking for number 1. Name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth. Name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth. But you didn't. Name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth. Brush them. Loca, that's the same thing as clean them. Wash them, yes. To clean them. She takes them out to clean them. Okay, next question. 4 answers. Name a household chore that is literally a 4-letter word. Name a household chore that is literally a 4-letter word. Clean is 5 letters. Dust, Alabama. Dust. Clean is 5 letters. I love it. Woo. You could have said keen. Dust is number 1. She said, oops. Okay. 5 answers on the board. Name something you pick. Name something you pick. Thank you, Peyton. I knew it. For some reason, I knew it. Lynn, flower. Flowers. Flowers is number 1. Y'all get out your nose. Y'all get out your nose. Flowers. Okay. Thank you. Next question. Tell me a slang word or phrase used to refer to husbands. Tell me a slang word or phrase used to refer Loca. Oh, man. I told my husband for years, don't you call me no old lady. I am nobody's old lady. I got a shirt that I made when I ride my bike that says, I'm nobody's old lady. Oh, that's my old lady. No, I'm not. I'm your wife. I'm not your old lady. Thank you, Peyton. Okay. Next question. Name a business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. Name a business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. Lynn, restaurants. Y'all better get on it. Lynn's on it. She's on it. Lynn is on it. Restaurant. Taco Bell is a place you need to go if you need cleaning out. That's where you need to go. That's one place I don't eat. That place will tear that stomach up. Telling you right now. Daddy always said if you want the flubbering of the butt, go to Taco Bell. That's what my daddy always said. All right, Fuse. Good luck to you. Thank you for stopping by. All right. It's the truth. It's the truth. That would tear your stomach up. Another place is McDonald's. I don't know what it is they put in that meat. But if I go to McDonald's, I'm getting a McChicken. You hear me? I'm not eating that hamburger meat. Because you're going to need to borrow their bathroom before you leave. I'm telling you right now. And you probably got to make a pit stop before you get home. I'm telling you. Lord, I just snorted. Woo! Okay. Name something that people do while driving that they know they shouldn't. Talk on phone. Lynn, talk on phone. Talk on the phone. Here in South Carolina, September the 1st, the law has passed that if you have the phone touching any part of your body while you are driving, you will be pulled over. It cannot even be laid on your lap. You will get pulled over. That law just passed. It goes in effect September the 1st. Anywhere else in the car you can, but if you're driving, that phone cannot be on your body nowhere. That's why all cars now are made with Bluetooth, so that you can talk on the phone and not have to worry with it in your hand. Okay? Do you have this game at home? She said, laugh out loud, Mo. She meant to say no. Oh my gosh. Y'all too funny. Name something that would be impossible to do in the dark. Name something that would be impossible to do in the dark. C is on there. It's number 2. C is read, Lynn. That's right. Number 1 answer is read. Read is number 1 answer. Read is number 1 answer. She said, oh my gosh, Lynn. Okay. Tell me the first question you might ask about someone's newborn. Tell me the first question you might ask about someone's newborn. Adam. What gender? Same thing as boy or girl. Adam got it. Adam done snuck in and got one of them. Okay. Next question. Name an advantage to being unemployed. Name an advantage to being unemployed. Saves gas. Y'all are close, but y'all haven't said what the answer is yet. All the things you said is the answer, but you got to put it in one way, okay? I'll give you a few more seconds. No bedtime. That would be cool, wouldn't it? How about do as you please? Do as you please. Do as you please. See, y'all was saying it, but it's got to be what they say. Okay? Next question. Name a reason you might not leave your house all day. Name a reason that you might not leave your house all day. Rain, weather, bad weather, rain, weather. You got it. Bad weather. Okay? All right, when everybody's done, we'll go to the next one. Thank you so much, Crystal, honey. Thank you so much. You've been a big help. Thank you so much. Love you so big, okay? Have a good evening, my friend. All right, next question. Name something specific everyone complains about. Name something specific that everyone complains about? Money, Adam. Money. Money. That's it. Next question. Name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Shoot is number 2. We're looking for number 1. Darn, double D. Darn. Darn. Okay. Ready for the next one? Name the worst thing about driving behind a bus. Name the worst thing about driving behind a bus. You said it first on your end, Donna, but on my end, it was him and then you. It's what I see. Okay? Of course, it's going to show you first on yours. I don't see it yet. I don't see the answer. That stop and start does get aggravating. The worst thing about driving behind a bus. I'll give you 10 more seconds. I see you, Donna. I see you. I see you at work, girl. I see you at work. I seen you was right under them on my end. All right. Exhaust fumes. Exhaust fumes. Denise come in with that diesel smell. That's them exhaust fumes. Okay. Next question. Where would you look to find out how old someone is? Where would you look to find out how old someone is? Well, true, but think about the question. Where would you look to find out how old someone is? Driver's license. Donna. Driver's license or in their wallet? Driver's license. Okay. You got that one first. You famous. That girl's on it, doggone it. Remember, if you're in here and you haven't hit that like button, would you do so, please? Thank you so much, and share the live. I want people to know about my pharmacy. I want to see customers come. I want to see my business grow. I need your help. Okay? Thank you so much. Next question. Name a reason a woman might make fun of a man's underwear. Thank you for the likes. Name a reason a woman might make fun of a man's underwear. Size. Ooh. Dawn said dirty. Ew, Lord. Got skid marks. The color, Adam. The design and the color. I don't know. Sometimes you can look at them in the back of them, look like they went up Hershey Highway. Woo! You didn't wear them till you was 50. Tidy whities. No tidy whities around here. Jesus. Oh, Hershey Highway, baby. Oh, where you been parked at? Oh, I went over at Hershey Highway. Woo! I'm here to tell you, well, you don't need to go back down that street, because it left some streets. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Commando. Corn Pop started this game. I don't know. There he is. Okay. You fallen, you can't get up. Bless your heart. All right. Name someone famous, real or fictional, named Mother. Mother Hen. Mother Hen had a name. All these answers are good. Mother Mary. 10 more seconds. Mother Goose, Loca. Mother Goose. I was waiting on somebody to say Mother Hubbard. Oh, Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, so the poor old dog had none. Hey. Oh. All right. Mugger. Okay. Name something that comes in through a window. Name something that comes in through a window. Bug. Air. Corn Pop. Corn Pop done broke the ice. Air. Breeze. Air. Breeze. You laughing at him, but that's the right answer. Name a person you don't necessarily like, but are obligated to get along with. Mother-in-law, Corn Pop, you on it, ain't you? Them in-laws. Adam says stepmother. Woo! Y'all cutting up, boy. Y'all cutting up. I love it, though. The answers that you get sometimes. Okay? Y'all fix to make me do a Steve Harvey. No, what did you just say? Huh? Honey, please. Besides Thanksgiving, name a holiday when people eat way too much. Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Christmas. Halloween, yeah, they eat a lot of junk. Next question. Name a reason you might tell your boss you deserve a raise. Donna, hard worker. Hard worker. Name something you'd hate to have happen to your taxi on the way to the airport. I'd hate for it to crash too. Breakdown. Car trouble. Same thing as breakdown. Car trouble. Next question. Name a reason why people don't pay their taxes by April 15th. Can't afford it. Same thing as no money. Because they need more money, more money, more money. Broke. Name something that you see on the outside of a church. Donna, a cross. A cross. Okay, I'm going to ask just a few more and then I'm going to get off of here. I got to take my dog for a walk. I've been on here 2 hours and 25 minutes. Ain't had a sale. Ain't made not $1. So I got to get off here soon and go take my dog for a walk. You live in a church? That's cool. Name a reason why you might ask the manager of a hotel for another room. Dirty, Donna. Dirty. Dirty. Hey, Jacob. Name a kind of footwear a bride would never wear on her wedding day. My sisters worked for the Hampton Inn, Donna. Name a kind of footwear a bride would never wear on her wedding day. Sneakers, corn pop. Sneakers. Here in South Carolina, name the person you feel the most guilty when you lie to them. Corn pop, your parents. That's right, your parents. You know, if I tell a lie to anybody, it eats me up. It does. It bothers me. I just don't see no reason to lie. I should always be honest. Because it's going to catch up with you. Name a lie that people tell their doctors. I don't smoke. Name a lie people tell their doctors. Nothing wrong. I feel fine. I feel fine. Nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I feel fine. No, you like this. I don't know what's going on with me. My back hurts. My neck hurts. Can't sleep at night. Been having a stomach problem. But I feel good. That's what we tell them. But we don't want them to know. Knowing when they draw our blood and everything else, they can see pretty much about everything. Name something an auto racer hopes won't happen to him at a race. Crash. Donna. He hopes you don't crash. Hey, Fashion. How are you? Hope you've had a good day. All right, just a couple more, you guys, and I got to get off here. My dog's walking around with her legs crossed. I'm telling you, she's going to have to go out. Okay. Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game. Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game. Cheating. You're cheating hard. Yep, cheating. That's it. We'll tell on you. Thank you, Corn Pop. Billy got the shiny lip. Billy got the shiny lip. Gotta do something on that matte lip. You gotta shine that lip up. What's the last thing you say to your children before they go to sleep? I am doing well. Thank you so much. I love you too. That's exactly what we say. I love you. I love you. I tell them first thing and last thing. I say, I love you. Good night. They say, I love you too, Mom. I say, I love you more. Did you know you were my baby? Because you are. You also know that you the best thing ever happened to Mama. Hey, they 34 and 36, and I still tell them, you know you the best thing ever happened to me. I love you. And Mama proud of you. And them grandbabies, I can't quit hugging on them enough. They done got to the age now, they don't really like the hugs too much. They just like my money. Hey, I'm like, hey, we need to go back to some hugs because y'all starting to get expensive. Y'all starting to get expensive. Every time y'all look at me, I hear ching, ching, ching. Y'all act like I'm an ATM or something. Don't cry, Corn Pop. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. I love them. I love them up something. That's like yesterday. You know, some of you's done heard this story, and some of you, I was too. I was a single parent too. I know exactly what it was like. I raised my children. My mom was single parent. My dad chose to do a different lifestyle, and so it was my mama was everything, and that's pretty much how I've been to my kids. And but that's like yesterday for those of you that just came on or just here and you didn't hear it when it was the beginning of the message. This live tonight before I started. So we're good with the Family Feud. I'm going to tell you this little bit here, and then I've got to get off here for real. But I've been praying for weeks that my daughter would visit my church. I have. I've been praying for the last 5 weeks, just asking God to somehow intervene in her heart. And not that she don't know the Lord or that she don't love God or anything like that, but I wanted to be in a house of God and in a church building that I love and where my son is and his family. And as a mom, you want to know all your children are there or somewhere in a house where they love the Lord and you're around people that love God. Well, yesterday at church, where I sit at. It's on pew number 10, and I rededicated my life when I was on pew 9. But then my son and his wife and my granddaughter and then her parents, they sit on that pew. So I've been sitting on the back where I have a couple of friends that comes and bring their family members. Well, so happened yesterday I was the only one on that pew. And so I had sat there. Well, I had to go to the choir. I'm part of the choir at church, and came down, and my granddaughter, yes, Baptist, and my granddaughter was singing a solo. And man, she was singing so beautifully. And this Nana's proud. I'm here to tell you, I'm proud of all my grandbabies. Every single one of them. Every one of them. I don't love one of them more than I love the other. But she had my heart stolen yesterday. My heart was just overflowing with joy and pride, proudness, and I could feel my eyes just swelling up. And now this song that she's singing, talking about something about under the blood, and it was just touching me. Well, I had got up and I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, my son had slid over, and he said, Mama, he said, why don't you sit here with us instead of sitting back there by yourself? So I grabbed my Bible and things, and I moved up to the next pew where I sat by my son. Well, I sat there, listened to my granddaughter finish out her song, and she was touching my heart. I just wanted to go hug that child. But she was also blessing me, and I was thinking about all the blessings and how good God has been to me, and looking up there and seeing that child and knowing where she's at, and that she's, doing things for the Lord and singing in front of the church. And she's 12 years old. She plays the piano, and she's doing all these great things. And as much as I thought I couldn't love her no more, I fell in love all over again with that baby yesterday. Well, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, someone comes up from behind me, and they squeeze me real tight. And I'm like, who in the world? But that hug was just something I just been longing for. And it was special. I could feel it. So I kind of turned and looked, and it was my daughter. Let me tell y'all, this mama shouted out. Tears were flowing even worse and harder than they was. Yes, it is. But my daughter had grabbed her mama up, and I started crying. I was already in my feelings. And I just started shouting out, thank you, Lord, because you're the only one that knew how much I have been praying to be sitting in the house of God with both of my children. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, I felt like I was on cloud 9. I felt like I was floating. I felt like I was the most specialist woman in the world. I was blessed yesterday. God answered another prayer, and that just to be there, that I just can't express how good I felt. And I'm so thankful for, again, I was blessed. And if my daughter never comes again, yesterday she blessed my heart. And like I said, God was the only one that knew how much I had been praying for that moment. That's true. That I had been praying for that. And I asked her, I said, hon, and she was late. And that didn't bother me at all, because she came to the most important part. She got to hear the message. She missed the choir, but she did walk in and catch her niece up there singing, and her only niece. So that was a blessing on her behalf to walk in and see that. But yesterday was just beautiful, and I thank God for that. I thank Him every day for all that He does for me. But yesterday was special, and I'll thank Him again. Lord, thank you so much for that gift that I received yesterday, that blessing. My heart was overflowing. God is good. And so then we went out after church, and I got pictures with both of my babies. And we went out to lunch. It was a good day. Again, God answers in time, in His time, not ours. But I'm still just, I just can't believe it. It just, don't give up. Prayers do get answered. Maybe not exactly when we want them, but when they do happen to come true, and you get that prayer that you've been praying for, I'm telling you something, the joy it brings. But I asked my girl, I said, what made you want to come to church? What made you come today? And she said, Mama, she said, it's been laying on my heart for 5 weeks. Did you hear what I said a while ago? I've been praying for it for 5 weeks. Every time I pray, I ask God, I want to see my baby girl in church. Which she's oldest. She's my oldest. She's going to be 37 in September. And my son will be 35 in December. She said, it's been on my heart for the last 5 weeks. She said, but I'm not going to lie, Mama. She said, I set my clock and everything, and I oversleep. And she said, the devil was like, it's okay. You didn't need to go anyway. There's always next week. You can go next week. And she said, this morning, I had my clock set for 8:15. Excuse me. And I still didn't get up to after 9. Well, the service starts at 11 o'clock. She said, the devil was saying, don't rush. You'll be all right. You can see your mama later. I was 19, yes, when I had my daughter, 19 years old. And she said, no, not today, devil, not today. I don't care if I'm late. I'm going to church because I'm tired of me wanting to, and I'm not getting there, so I'm going. So she came, and she's like, Mama, I'm sorry I'm late. I said, don't you dare apologize. I am so glad that you're here. So, yeah, yesterday was special to me. So if you've heard this story twice tonight, I'm sorry. I just had to say it. Haven't had a chance to purchase anything, but soon enough I will. Pray you're doing well. Thank you so much, Mandy. Thank you so much. God bless you, honey. Thank you so much. I totally get it that people want to do things and they can't. Just when you can, I hope you still remember me. You'll love it. You will love the products. Thank you, Kelly. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I hope that when you come here that you feel like this is your safe place. I want you to feel like this is your safe place. That this channel is a safe place for you. But I thank you all so much for being here. I really do. Thank you for hanging out with me, listening to me chitter chatter, watching me glam, giving you that little testimony that I just gave you about how good God is. He really is. And that's why people ask me all the time, why do you do this? You're too old. Why don't you find something else you do? O'Neill, hey! How are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you too, Gloria. Excuse me. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Lynn. O'Neill, thank you so much. Mandy, yes, thank you all so much. I thank you all because you just don't understand. There's a lot of people here on this channel. You've really put a special place in my heart. There's a spot in here for you, okay? I've grown to love a lot of you people, and there's some on here I wish I'd never met. I'm not going to lie. They're rude. They're ugly. They just talk to you like you dirt. Like they say all the time, why are you here, Granny? You're too old for this. Why are you doing this? Why can't I do what I love? What does age have to do with doing what you love? I don't get it. You should be able to do what you want to do. It shouldn't matter your age. If I'm good at it, and I am, and I'm getting better and better at it, and I'm loving it, and I love hanging out with people. Again, I love to see women love themselves. I love to see women on here find themselves and realize that you too can be as beautiful as you want to be. Because you can. People say, well, you don't need makeup. I may not, but I love it. I love from the way I look right now to what I look like when I came on here is two different people. I feel like I just enhanced that beauty. Okay. But truly, they are some people that comes on here. I wish I'd have never, they'd never landed on my channel. They have scarred my heart over and over again. But I asked God to toughen me, and he did. So now when they talk down to me and they say all these mean, cruel, evil, wicked, nasty things, I just look at them and I say, I'm going to pray for you. I don't know what's going on inside of you that makes you so bitter and why you come to attack me, but I hope you find it. And I hope you get it help. And I hope you come back one day and you come on here and you apologize for the way you acted. You know what I mean? That's right. So I'm going to do me. And if you are someone that has been watching this and you too would like to get in on what I'm doing, send me a message. Go to my website. Send me a message. My email is there. Send me a message. Let's talk. I would love to have you join me in doing this. You will love it. You will love it. If you don't mind going on in your natural face and putting on makeup, maybe you don't want to do makeup. Maybe you want to do the hair products. Maybe you want to do the weight loss products. Maybe you want to talk about the energy products. Maybe you want to talk about our vitamins, our nutrition, whatever it is. If that's something you are interested in doing, send me a message. Let's talk about it. I would love to have you on my team. We'll do well together. We'll rock this thing out. Okay? But again, thank you all so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you all. I hope to see you again on the next live. Who knows? Billy will probably show back up tomorrow night. Thank you for the ones that hung out with us and played the feud. I'll do the corn pop. It's all fun here. And we're real. Just stay real. Don't change who you are. Stay who you are. Don't change for nobody. Yes, he does. That's exactly right. You're exactly right. Jesus is. That is so true. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you again soon. And remember, not only does God love you, Billy loves you too. And don't forget to thank God for all your blessings. Because if you're here tonight, God gave you another day. You're blessed. And when you wake up in the morning and your feet hit the floor, thank the Lord again for he gave you another day. Good night, my friends.